Welcome back to my channel, the channel for loners, outcasts, introverts, black sheep, people who have no friends, solo fetters, solo travelers. Welcome to the channel that I put you on, because if I don't put you on, who's gonna put you on? And today we have some bacchanal in the soca streets.
Let me tell you this, on the road and me gal don't mix, I'm just alone.
This video is not to shame anybody. In this video, I want to point out some key elements, some important lessons that we could all learn from, all of us. So, Shan the brand got into an altercation this past weekend, if you didn't know.
You sat there, walked there, and I boxed you. That's what's happened. You didn't punch nothing. Fuck is you talking about, girl? And then after that happened, your mans jumped in and my bestie jumped in. That's what it was. Your mans jumped in, my bestie jumped in, and I was just tagging your ass. That's it. You just got tagged. You just got tagged. You got tagged. You got tagged. You got tagged. That's it. Fuck is you talking about? Bitch, stop lying and say you got jumped. It was just me. It's not my fault that...
Now, I want to start the video by telling you that after the video surfaced and we got word that Shan was involved in the altercation, everybody was wondering, where the ass her husband day? Where is Qme? Where's her man? Qme was in St. Vincent whining pump, big bumper, living his best life. After Shan got her ass beat, then Qme come out and told the world his relationship status. Only until after she got her ass beat. And so I want to share the first lesson with you. Man is dog. Man is dog. Not before she gets she ass beat did the world know that Qme was single. It's after she gets she ass beat. A man is dog. Never forget that. Loners, now that that is out the way, 2 years ago, Shan went live and according to Lala, was gonna work Obia on that girl child, right? 2 years ago, Shan said that on live according to the Lala girl.
You spoke on my kid. You said you're gonna do voodoo on my child. You brought up my kid in an adult situation that had nothing to do with my kid. Period. Point blank. I don't care what none of them people was talking about on Follow Soca for real. Because that's all they talk about on Follow Soca. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They just want to have something to say. They don't even know the backstory. And she spoke on my kid and she said she's gonna do voodoo and OBO work on my child. Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. She did tell me in text to beat her ass when I see her because she's not going to stop talking about my kid on TikTok. This bitch been talking about my kid for 2 years. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. So no type of way. You did too much, Shan. You doing all this stuff. You looking for sympathy. You looking for a way out. But at the end of the day, you mentioned my kid and you said you're going to do voodoo on him. Either way you put it. And y'all think it's about her being ugly. This don't have nothing to do with her scamming. This don't have nothing to do with her being ugly. This don't have nothing to do with none of that. She spoke on my kid. She said my kid is dirty and proceeded to say on her TikTok live 2 years ago that she and her friends or her fans on TikTok, and if you was on that live, she went live late night in Trinidad and said that she's going to do voodoo on my son. I don't care, bro. That is weird. Don't ever mention my son again. Period.
Now we in 2026. Lala sees Shan in a party and put hands on her. Shan's side of the story is that she would never say she would walk Obia on a child. She never said that. So those are the two different arguments. I want to bring up a conversation with you guys. Talk versus curses. Talk versus curses. If somebody calling you ugly, if somebody calling you fat, them is things that you could just roll off your back, right? But can we talk about when somebody cuss you and say they will walk OB upon you? If somebody said that to you, would you not take that on? Ain't that a serious offense? Or is that just me? I feel like I can't let that go so easy. Drop down in the comments if you feel like that's something you can let go easy, because I find that the soca scene is very hypocritical. If you know that Obia does walk, you understand, voodoo, and people do them things and they threaten to do it to your child, do you let that go so easy? Do you? I find the soca scene is very hypocritical, and these influencers especially can be very biased. Since the fight happened, influencers have been coming out and sharing their perspective and opinion on the matter. When these influencers are giving their perspective, I want to encourage you guys to take it light. It's often the pot calling the kettle black. I want you to consider the messenger when these people are sharing their opinions on this particular situation. Influencers like AWM have come out to share their opinion. Do you know AWM? AWM is a carnival influencer who has a very poor reputation amongst the soca community. She's often involved in drama, bacchanal, lawsuits. She's been known to be a culture vulture for years. That's just the talk and the reputation she has. Shan has been known to have a reputation of being a scammer. She does hop from island to island, taking goods from these small business owners and not fulfilling her side of the contract. There's also rumors that she has left travelers that traveled with her concierge company overseas, abandoned them, take their money. AWM came out recently and gave her perspective on the situation involving Shan. She had 5 long posts basically saying
the community needs to do better about harassment, bullying people for their looks, tarnishing their reputation. She said it is wicked, it's mean-spirited and evil.
Whole time, just last month, another influencer, Carnival Auntie, I love her. Carnival Auntie is a cancer survivor, but she is a voice for the soca community. And she aired out and exposed AWM just last month for allegedly trying to legally attain control of Follow Soca's website domain. Allegedly, AWM has on multiple occasions tried to thief Follow Soca website page by registering for their domain without people knowing. Carnival Auntie put up a screenshot that listed AWM's attempts at trying to register for the website domain of not only Follow Soca, but Carnival Sabrina. From years ago, they was in a big lawsuit and AWM allegedly fucked her husband, allegedly, and she registered and tried and trademarked the woman things, allegedly, according to the screenshot posted by Carnival Auntie. Carnival Auntie even went as far as made a meme about AWM, and I think it is so funny. It is a vegan. That's like a roach killer, girls. That's like insect pesticide. On the vegan, on the insect repellent, it says, remove culture vultures and dirty, bad mind, petty people. And on the bottom of the vegan, in small print, the caution, she got hazards. May sue, may purchase your website, may fuck your man, lie about you to her followers, may evoke spirits to harm you, charge back a costume, send salacious emails to bands, job, or your mother. The girl wicked. AWM is known to be fucking petty and wicked, bad mind. She is no different from Shan. She have a poor reputation of fucking people over for years. I'm just saying, allegedly screwing people over, suing people. And so I say this to say, AWM is no different than Shan. AWM reputation is in the gutter. And Shan's reputation is in the gutter for doing people wrong, for moving bad with people. Karma don't miss. Karma don't miss. Karma, karma. She's a dangerous woman. Karma, karma. Don't underestimate her powers. It was karma, Shan. I think it was karma. You know what I'm saying? And it comes in all forms. All forms. Shan, you've done wickedness to people for years. Karma doesn't sleep. And some people don't get over things. This is a consequence, unfortunately. Unfortunately. In conclusion, loners, take these influencers as they come. They're pretentious, they bad mind, they're wicked, they're biased, they're hypocritical. Their men are classless. Classless. Them workless, them bad mind. They're always in some bacchanal, they're always in some drama. They're very inauthentic And to be quite honest, this is the channel for loners. I ain't got no friends and I'm not the influencers. Y'all can't sit with me for real. Y'all can't sit with me. Lastly, just to further prove how this soca community could be so biased and hypocritical. If you're gonna drag Lala for holding a grudge for 2 years over words, why not hold Shan to the same regard? Why didn't Shan let go of what the girl said 2 years ago about her being fraudulent? And then they would have never been alive where Shan might have said that the woman gonna work Obia punchy child. Why didn't Shan let it go 2 years ago? Shan didn't let it go. She went live and possibly said that, and now the girl hold the same grudge. You cannot be so hypocritical. Oh, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. Okay, class, so what did we learn? That man is dog. Influencers are pretentious and biased and hypocritical. Influencers in the soca community can be seen as wicked, bad mind, and drama-filled. If you're gonna move bad with people, karma have no expiry date. There are consequences for it. And if you're gonna move bad with people, have the hands to back it up. Those are important key takeaways that we could all learn from. You understand? And I'll catch you in my next one.
Let me tell you this, on the road and me gal don't mix, I'm just all roller.